Today on Judge Porter.
Do we have a representative from Suncoast Insurance Company? Of course not.
Basically just denying my claim to my stolen car, which is just completely outrageous given the fact that it's covered in their policy. And I currently do not have any means of transportation, and I'm just basically left stranded here, just not being able to go to work.
We're here for case number 9109, Juan Carlos Jimenez versus Suncoast Insurance Company. Mr. Jimenez, good morning.
Good morning.
I already know the answer to this question, but do we have a representative from Suncoast Insurance Company? Do we have a representative from Suncoast Insurance Company? Of course not. Mr. Jimenez, sir, I am pronouncing your last name correctly, correct, sir? Jimenez?
Yes, you are.
Mr. Jimenez, it shows here that you're suing for the amount of $17,000. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes, you are saying it correctly, sir.
Okay, what's going on with this lawsuit?
I am suing my insurance company because they are basically just denying my claim to my stolen car, which is just completely outrageous given the fact that it's covered in their policy. And I currently do not have any means of transportation, and I'm just basically left stranded here, just not being able to go to work.
Oh boy. This is typical Suncoast behavior. Let me ask you a question, sir. Now, when you say your car was stolen, was it ever recovered?
No, it was not, sir. I work 2 blocks away from here at Tax Cred. I was basically just working, doing my normal work hours, and as soon as I go out for my lunch break, my car is just gone.
Okay. You said that it was stolen from 2 blocks away from here where you work?
Yeah.
Okay. When the car was stolen, did you make a report with the Mingo Park Police Department?
Yeah, I do have the report here along with the insurance policy and
okay. Can you, Jeff, do me a favor. Let me see that police report and let me see the document from the insurance company, if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Your Honor, I can say quite confidently that within the policy, it states clearly that I am insured against Grand Theft Auto, and it's just outrageous, the type of treatment that I've been having in terms of my insurance provider.
If I'm reading this correctly, you also have gap insurance.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, you're paying a pretty hefty.
Yeah, I've been insured by them for about 2 years, more than 2 years actually, and I haven't missed a single premium payment.
Okay. Now, in reference to the deductible, once the car was stolen, well, actually, you wouldn't be paying a deductible for that. Why did they deny your coverage?
I have no idea, sir. I basically went to their office. I've done this multiple times. I applied for the claim online. I've sent an email to them. I sent physical mail to them. And I even stopped by their office.
I'm assuming you also sent them a copy of this police report.
Yes, I've sent all the documentation necessary.
And they never said, well, we think it's a case of fraud or anything like that, or maybe.
Yeah, maybe they think that it's fraud. Maybe they think that I'm not.
And that's cool, but what I'm asking is, did they send you any type of notification that says we're investigating, this might be a case of fraud? How long ago was this?
That was about like 2 to 3 weeks ago. And I've been having to carpool sometimes. I've been having to.
And no one from the insurance company is keeping correspondence with you?
No, not at all. And to be honest, I went to their office, I believe 2 to 3 days ago, and it was completely shut. It was their normal operating hours, and their shutters were all down.
And when you called, what happened?
I went straight to voicemail. The last few times that I did it.
But the online site is still up?
Yeah, the online site is still up.
I must admit, this is kind of sketchy. The problem I'm having here is that I'm very familiar with Suncoast Insurance Company. I've had multiple claims against their insurance company in this courtroom, and they never send anyone here to speak up on their behalf. And I just had a gentleman not too long ago who also filed a lawsuit because they cover all kind of stuff. Not only do they cover auto, they cover medical, they cover rent, housing, all kind of stuff. But they do not fulfill their obligations. They seem to have a history of that.
Yes, sir. I've heard a lot about them, and against my better judgment, I basically just decided to keep my policy, but now I am facing the consequences of it, I believe.
I'm going to get in contact with the state office for insurance regulations on this. I've done this numerous times, and I don't know what the state is doing in relation to this insurance company, but it appears to me that they probably should not be in business because they are not fulfilling their obligation as insurers. They fulfill the part where they take the money. They fulfill the part where they take the premiums. They fulfill the part where they take the deductibles. They don't fulfill the part where they actually provide the service that they said they were going to do when you signed your name on the dotted line. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I've been trying to be very polite and be very attentive about this issue, but I am honestly very annoyed. I live far from work. I live about like a 30 to 40 minute drive away from work.
Do you still reside within the confines of Mango Park though?
Relatively, yes.
Okay, what area do you live in, if I may ask? Don't give me the address. I'm just asking what area you live in.
I live a little bit in the suburbs, so a little bit
No, what
far.
I'm asking is west, north, south, which part?
West.
West. Okay. My bailiff happens to live west, or did you move?
No, I'm still there.
Okay, all right. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Because I'm not gonna run my blood pressure up today, because I'm already upset with Suncoast. Because the lack of professionalism that they display, not only in response to the subpoena that we sent them, where they just ignore it. The lack of professionalism that they give to their customers, their paying customers. That level of disrespect, it just irks me. If you pay for something, I should expect what you said you were going to give me. And you lost your car. $17,000 is what plus the gap insurance, that's what it comes up to, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to grant you the $7,000 from Suncoast. But I'm also going to grant you an additional $5,000 for the emotional distress that you have to go through in dealing with this matter. Because right now you have a situation of uncertainty. You also have a matter where you don't have a car. I'm assuming, how did you get here? Bus? Somebody drop you off? How did you get here?
I know how to take the bus, so at least there's that. But
and you take the bus to work also?
Yep, and I've
Wow.
also had to take taxis sometimes because the public transport in Mango Park can be a little bit complicated.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, so it can be a little bit complicated, but it's mostly just
okay.
it's
I wish I can help you with your transportation as far as to and fro, as far as work and home go. The only thing I could do for you today, Jeff, do you mind when court is over? Do you mind giving this young man a ride home? He lives in West Mango Park.
I got you.
Really?
Yes, he will get you home safely for the day. At least for the day, you don't have to worry about waiting for a bus or paying any monies for a ride.
If he
thanks, Jeff.
If he doesn't mind waiting 2:30.
Yeah, if you don't mind, sir. Shoot, he's waiting for the bus. He may have to wait for 3:30.
Yeah, it's better than taking the bus, that's for sure.
Woo, yeah, our transportation system can be improved.
Yes.
But with that being said, they're still better than the service that Suncoast Insurance Company provides.
Yes, I will be looking forward to changing my insurance policy. I was
highly
avoiding it,
recommend
but
that.
it's unacceptable.
I highly recommend that. Okay. But like I said, I am going to grant you that $17,000 plus the $5,000 for the emotional distress that you have to go through with dealing with that company.
That is very generous and kind.
Okay. You have
Your
any
Honor.
questions or concerns, sir?
No, that is about it.
All right. This case is adjourned.
So yeah, I really wanted to thank that Judge Porter because honestly, I've been having problems going back and forth to my work for 2 to 3 weeks, and I can't really just rely on taking the bus and the taxi, even carpooling sometimes. And now with this money, I can probably focus on getting a down payment and basically starting over with my car payments, I guess. But yeah, thanks to Jeff, the bailiff, he's gonna give me a ride after, so at least I don't have to take the bus today.